Tendrils perform positive thigmotropism by growing towards touch stimulus and winding themselves around horizontal or vertical supports. At early developmental stage, tips of tendrils grow in an autonomous circling movement called circummutation, and only if they find supporting object would they start a directed bending movement.
A rapid coiling of tendril called rapid contact coiling responds to wind around supports first. Tactile papillae are hair-like structure of specialized epidermal cells. They are densely distributed at tips of tendrils. Once these sensitive cells feel touched over a period of time, shapes of cell membranes are temporarily altered and can cause a change in ionic gradient in cells. Turgidity in non-contact side of cells increase while in contact side of cells decrease. As a result, bending of tendrils towards contact side of supports happens.
This is followed by a slower process called differential growth. The size of cells in contact with supports will produce auxin, which is a plant hormone, and this is also transported to the non-contact side of cells. The non-contact side of cells start to grow at a faster rate. Those cells will grow stronger and longer, while cells in contact side are compressed. So there is an elongation of cells on sides of tendrils not in contact with support, which causes tendrils to curve further towards the sides of contact.
Tendril thigmotropic response bring a great advantage to them. Without requiring much energy to develop their own supportive tissues like other plants, more energy can be saved for growth, which enable them to gain height rapidly. This helps their survival as they have better chance of intercepting sunlight to carry out photosynthesis than other plants.
Blood cells are a part of the immune system and help your body fight infection. They circulate the blood so that they can be transported to an area where an infection has developed. In a normal adult body, there are around 4,000 to 10,000 per microliter of blood. When the number of white blood cells in your blood increases, this is a sign of an infection somewhere in your body. White blood cells are formed in the bone marrow. Some white blood cells are also called granulocytes, because they have granules in their cells that contain digestive enzymes. When a granulocyte is released into the blood, it stays there for an average of 4 to 8 hours and then goes into the tissue of the body, where it lasts for an average of 4 to 5 days. During a severe infection, these times are often shorter. White blood cells move towards the area of damage. Two genes guide the white blood cells with missile-like precision to small molecules that are recognized by proteins on the surface of the white blood cell. The white blood cells are able to sense the bacteria because of the chemical that the bacteria release. Neutrophils and monocytes use several mechanisms to get and to kill invading organisms. They can squeeze through openings in the blood vessels between the squamous cells that make up the capillary wall. When they leave the bloodstream and move into the tissue, this is known as a process called diapedesis. They move around using amoeboid motion and are attracted to certain chemicals produced by the immune system or by bacteria and migrate towards higher concentrations of these chemicals. This is called chemotaxis. They kill bacteria by a process called phagocytosis, in which they completely surround the bacteria and digest them with digestive enzymes.